Welcome back to Charlotte 49ers Dynasty here on College Football 25. We're going to start this episode real quick going and taking a look at our new sliders. I told you guys that I was going to switch them at the end of last episode, and I did. I made it a little bit more difficult on us. 45 pass accuracy, 45 pass blocking, 48 wide receiver catching. And then defensively, I also made like our just pass coverage in general worse because I think we're just getting way too many interceptions right now. And then for the CPU, I went ahead and put their quarterback accuracy up, as well as their wide receiver catching, the pass defense reaction time, the pass coverage, and the tackling. So I made it a lot harder on us, a lot easier on the CPU, which maybe is just absolutely horrible timing from me, to be fair, because this East Carolina game is a must win. They're only 1-4, but they're the same overall as us. So this is a very losable game for us. But as I said, it is a must win because we have some big recruits in on visits, including 4-star wide receiver out of Raleigh, North Carolina, Josh Ringo. We have him on a visit this week. North Carolina is really pushing for him. We need to come out and win this game and get a big influence on him if we want to land him. And the other guy that we have on a visit this week is Prince Awuchukwu, I think is how you say his last name. We need to have a win here for him as well, and we should be able to just lock up this commit if we do win this week. And then as far as everybody else on our board, we're still sitting pretty decent on everyone. I just put 15 extra points on Josh Leach. We're going to try to get this commitment locked up pretty soon. Dubs we're still first on. Tavarius Blunt we're still first on. Jamarcus Harriet we're first on. James Scioli we are first on, but we're losing real big to JMU. I just bumped his points from 20 to 50, so hopefully that's enough to just stay ahead of JMU. I am worried though because them and ECU both have him on visits, so if we don't lock this recruitment up soon, we're probably going to lose out on him. And then Clayton Little as well, we are kind of losing on. I just put some extra points into him as well, so hopefully we can gain influence on both of those guys. I think that is all the housekeeping that we need to do to start this episode, so we are ready to jump in versus East Carolina. It's our second in-conference game of the year, and we need to come out and have a win. And I think we're going to rock the all greens this episode. I don't necessarily love the all greens, but I think we're just going to rock it. I like ECU's uniforms. Here we go. I will say it does look like there's some more fans in the crowd. I know it still looks really empty at the back of the end zone, but at least the sides are a little bit filled up, which is nice. We have started 4-0, so seeing some extra fans in the stands, I guess, does make sense. Hopefully we can keep them here. Hopefully we can keep gaining more fans in these stands as we continue to win. But ECU will get the ball first here, and we are kicking it off to open this game. Gotta come out and have a win. Hopefully the defense can continue to play really well despite the changes, but oh my god, ECU is into the open field on the kickoff, and they are already up to the 43-yard line here on us, which is super unfortunate. Hopefully this defense can just continue to play the way that they've played week in and week out really in this season. Oh my god, already we jump a pass at CJ Clinkscales, and he's running down the sidelines to the 20, to the 10. CJ Clinkscales with his second pick six of the season. Oh my god, our cornerbacks continue to make huge plays here for us. It's a 47-yard pick six for our slot cornerback CJ Clinkscales, and we go up 7-0 on ECU already in this game. And we are back out on defense yet again already. I showed you guys the sliders change. I really did turn our interceptions all the way down to 40. I switched our pass coverage stats, made it harder for us to cover the pass. I think we just got playmakers in the secondary, man. I don't know. All these guys seem to make huge plays. If it's not CJ Clinkscales, it's CJ Burton, or it's Almahi Ali, even Dante Balfour on the other side, who is in on the tackle right there, actually. Number 1, Dante Balfour. Just all of our secondary, all of our cornerbacks and our safeties just make plays. They jump balls like crazy. Sometimes they give up big plays because of that, but I'm completely okay with it because of how often they do get those interceptions. Demon Clowney there on the tackle. We're holding them to 2nd and 10 here. But let me quit yapping here. It's 3rd and 1. Let's come up and get a stop. It is a run. Can we fill the gap? We cannot, and we're getting blocked out of the way. And ECU is into open field. McGuire Neal forces him out of bounds, but not until the ECU running back gets all the way down to the 10-yard line there. We had them in 3rd and 1. We looked like we might be able to stop them, and then they just break a big run. It's kind of what was happening to us last week versus Rice as well, where we would back them up if they passed the ball. But as soon as they handed the ball off to that running back, I think his name was Dean Connors, he was just dominating us on the ground. And that's why I kind of kept the run defense about the same when I did my sliders change. I didn't really make it a whole lot more difficult for us because we have got gashed on the ground all year. It's just been our pass coverage that's been like outstanding. Like otherworldly, really. It's been like kind of hard to even grasp how good our pass coverage has been. But on the ground, teams have gashed us all year. And as I say that, we can't get a tackle on this ECU running back. Why is he wearing number 47? I don't know. It's a horrible number for a running back. But ECU answers. And those ECU helmets, by the way, are actually sick. I'm like jealous that they have those. Those are fucking sweet. Dwayne Thomas back to return. Let's see if we can make a big play. He seems to always make big plays. He gets to the open field. Maybe overreacted a little bit there, but he gets us to the 32. I really thought that we might return that for a touchdown. The offense has been pretty spectacular all year long. This is the first time that they're out here today, but hopefully we can just keep the momentum that we've had through these past few weeks on the offensive side of the ball. We are just going to run the ball here. There's no middle linebacker on the field for them, so we're just going to run up the middle, and we will happily take 9-10 yards. They are pressing our receivers on the outside very heavily here. Let's see if any of our guys can win deep. It doesn't look like they will. I'm just going to get outside of the pocket and throw it away here. I think Max Brown is feeling some wear and tear going into this week. I'm going to get it back on the ground here. I always say that I really want to establish the run game, and then I feel like I never really do that. I kind of go away from it early. So maybe today is the day that we actually get this run game established a little bit. We are going to go to a pass here on second down, though. And it looks like Colin Weber's going to be wide open. Can he stay in bounds? He does. He gets up the field, gets us down to the 22-yard line there. Just absolutely wide open. Nobody was even near him. Can we find some blocks? Not really. We set up 3rd and 9. I don't love that. I usually would not run on 2nd and long, and that's exactly why I wouldn't. Unfortunately, I just thought that I could get more there. Didn't end up happening. We have Teron Kelman in the flats. Can he make a guy miss and pick up a first down? He cannot. It's going to be 4th and 4. I think we're going to have to take our field goal here. Hopefully we can drill this. Our kicker is horrible, but this should be a makeable kick. And it is. So we go up 10-7 here on ECU with just a couple minutes left in this first quarter, I believe. Yeah, so 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in the quarter. Defense is back out on the field. Can we find a way to stop this ECU offense? They're going back to the run. Reed Williford blows it up, but can't make the tackle. Instead, Demon Clowney is in on the tackle, as well as number 19, Donovan Spellman, getting in on that one too. Can we figure out a way to stop this run? Reed Williford blows the gap up again, but they just cut to the outside. Great change of direction there by number 30, Jay Bond. I'm not sure who he is for ECU, but good change of direction, and they pick up another first down. They're driving yet again here a little bit on us. We're going to pass commit here. I think this is going to be a pass. And no, it's not. It's a run. And I'm right there, but I just can't get a tackle animation. And oh my God, it switches me to the wrong guy. And Bond runs up the middle of our defense for a 50-yard touchdown to give ECU the lead. You've got to be kidding me there. What the fuck are our defenders doing? Our safeties take some of the worst angles to the ball carrier I've ever seen in my life. I just don't understand some of the angles that defenders take in this game. It's actually super frustrating. We are going to the outside to Dwayne Thomas, who drops it again. That guy has had horrible drop problems these last few weeks. But we can't not pass him the ball because he's such a dynamic playmaker that when he does catch it, I mean, it's pretty much a big play every single time. He just has real problems actually catching the ball, especially in traffic. If there's a defender anywhere near him, it seems like he's going to drop it. 3rd and 5, though. We need to pick this up and keep this drive alive. And I don't love anything, but Square looks like he's coming open across the middle. It's Jarius Mack. Can he outrun the safety? Not quite. But a good ball there by Max Brown. Good job staying patient in the pocket. There was a guy kind of in our face. Max Brown hits the pass, and we pick up the first down. And actually, we're going to take a shot to the tight end. It looks like he might have him beat. He comes back for the football, and he drops it. Are you kidding me, Bryce Cannon? This is why you don't get on the field, you dumb motherfucker. Actually, he's back on the field already here for us. But, oh my God, you have to make that catch there. Going back across the middle, though. Colin Weber this time, and it's just a horrible pass by Max Brown. 3rd and 10 now. Can we find anything? We cannot. We get blitzed and hit super early with our quarterback, and we are going to have to punt the ball back to ECU here. I'm starting to realize that those slider changes might be more impactful than what I was even thinking they would be. Yet again, they are into the open field. It's Rajah Harris. And it looks like they're going across the middle where I am there. It's a user pick. McGuire Neal off to the races. I didn't see number 0. I thought we might have a chance at pick 6 there. He comes out of nowhere and makes the tackle. But McGuire Neal, our sophomore free safety out of Florida, makes a huge defensive play there, gives us the ball back, and now it is 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. What a play. We're going to check down underneath to Jarius Mack. Good catch by him on the slant. Let's keep this momentum going. I think we're going to get the ball on the ground here. I like our numbers. We have a lot of down linemen here. Can we get the blocks? It looks like we will a little bit. Teron Kelman tries to spin back. Can't quite get the first down, but he gets us to 3rd and 1. Just got to find somebody open and pick it up. Actually, we're just going to throw instantly. It's Kennan again, Bryce Kennan with the catch. He picks us up the first down. Luckily, he actually catches it this time. And that is the end of the first quarter here, where ECU is leading 14-10, but we are driving down and we're in scoring position here. We're kind of getting gashed on the ground. I would really love to figure out a way to stop the run in this game, but it just sometimes doesn't feel very possible to me. Like the other team, like if they want to run the ball, they're just going to. We're going to miss tackles. They're going to get amazing blocks. And Jarius Mack is open, but we take a shot with Max Brown. That's what I was talking about at the beginning of this game. I take too many shots with my quarterback. Because of that, he's kind of feeling some wear and tear. I need to figure out how to play differently a little bit just so I don't take shots. I know it's just not be as paranoid in the pocket, probably. I roll out way too much, and then that just kind of leads to us getting absolutely destroyed. But as I'm doing it again right after I said I shouldn't do it, I'm going to try to run too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. We've had a lot of success this season going for it, and I really like the defense that they're set up in here. I think that we could pick this up on 4th and 4. Is it worth it? The thing is like kicking a field goal, we're still down by 1 anyway. I think going for it is just the better option here. And we're going to take the running back in the flats. Can he get past the first down? He does. Teron Kelman with the catch. Gets us down to the 9-yard line. Picks up the first down. What a huge play there. We're going to give him another chance here on 1st down and goal. Hopefully he can find an opening and run this into the end zone. Let's see. We get to the outside with him. Can we spin back? Oh my God, what a spin by Teron Kelman. Gets us to the 1-yard line. A very good play there by our running back. And now we have the power back, Cartevious Norton in. Let's finish this drive off with a touchdown. And we do. We go up 17-14 here on ECU at the very beginning of the second quarter on what was a beautiful drive by our offense. We got stopped on 4th down, but we picked it up. And Cartevious Norton finishes the drive with a touchdown. We're going to come out and blitz here on 1st down. I really want to try to stop this 1st down running that they've been doing. They go back to it again. Can we blow it up? We do. 2nd and 11. That's our first tackle for loss of the entire game. It's CJ Clinkscales again, by the way, in on a play. That guy is just an incredible playmaker. He's getting picks. He's getting tackles for loss. He's a very good player for us. They check down into the flats. 3rd and 6 now. I think they'll pass on 3rd and 6. Can we get the stop? It's actually a screen. Can we get up and make the tackle? No, he makes him miss. Did we get him behind? It's 4th and inches. McGuire Neal, our free safety, comes up and makes the tackle. Will ECU punt here? Okay, what are we looking at? Their quarterback goes over 1,000 passing yards. Who gives a shit? But they are going to punt. We are going to get the ball back here with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Up by 3 points. Hopefully we can extend this lead a little bit. Dwayne Thomas back on the return. We know how dangerous he can be. And he's into open field again. Doesn't pick up a whole lot, but does get a pretty decent return there up to the 36-yard line. And he sets the offense up for success here. Let's continue getting the ball on the ground. Oh my God, they blow it up. I think I would like to go to this, but I don't like that route that Kennan is on necessarily. Or actually, maybe I do. I think we're going to run it. Let's see what happens here. And actually, I do like Kennan. They were in cover 2. That middle linebacker dropped back really far. Kennan just stops in front of the zone, makes the catch, and now it is 3rd and 3. Very big play there for us. We needed to make it 3rd down and manageable, and we did. We're going to go to the halfback in the flats, and he drops it. I wasn't thinking that number 6 on the defense was going to play it. He did, and now we are going to have to punt. I would love to go for it here, but on our own side of the field, if we go for it and don't get it, it just feels like we're giving ECU points. On 1st and 2nd down, they just ran the ball up the middle, which we actually had success stopping. 3rd and 6 now. Can we get a stop? They're going to the corner, and it is CJ Clinkscales again. Quit testing that guy. He makes plays every single game. CJ Clinkscales with yet another interception, maybe his 4th or 5th of the season, and he gives us the ball back again here in scoring position. Our cornerbacks continue to make plays. This sophomore corner CJ Clinkscales is an absolute monster. And I think we might try to hit Dwayne Thomas down the seam. If this is cover 2, I think he might be able to split those safeties. Actually, I don't love it. We're just going to step up with Max Brown. We're on the move. We pick up the 1st down. I tried to slide. Was not able to. Luckily, we don't fumble. We get it up to the 42-yard line, though. And can we find somebody open here on 3rd down? And we are getting blitzed instantly, and we fumble. Max Brown gets sacked and fumbles the football, and ECU takes over at the 48-yard line. You've got to be kidding me, dude. Every time that we go to play action, it seems like we just get sacked instantly. We really need to just quit going to it, I guess. But damn, man, that is so frustrating. ECU picks up a first down there. We can't let them come down and score a touchdown. I'm going to pass commit here. I really do think that they'll pass the ball. Most of the time, the CPU passes the ball if it's within the 2-minute warning. And oh my God. Number one breaks free. I'm right there to make the tackle, but just can't wrap up. Don't get an animation because the game sucks. And it is a fucking screen pass. They pick up another 9 yards. Our defense is not looking good here on this drive. Damn, dude, that fumble really killed the vibe there. I feel like mood was so high, vibes were so high, and we just fumble the football. But oh my God, they throw it to the end zone and CJ Burton drops the pick. No way, not after I've been talking these cornerbacks up all goddamn game. CJ Burton, the second half of the CJ brothers in the secondary, drops the interception, and it is 3rd and 1. Will they run it? They won't. They're passing the ball. Number 10 is wide open, walks in for a touchdown for them. And ECU takes the lead back with about a minute left in the half. Minute 25 left in the half. Oh my God, we just blocked the PAT. Oh my God, pick it up. No, why would you jump on it? Pick it up and run. Okay, that was pretty cool. I don't think that I've blocked a kick or PAT all year in this game, so that's interesting to see. We keep it within 3 points because of that. That's actually a huge block. Let's see if we can get a good return here. I would love to be able to get into field goal range. And oh my God, Middleton into the open field. Middleton to the 50, to the 40. Can he outrun this ECU kick return defense? He does. Middleton with another kick return touchdown. His 2nd of the season. And it could not have come in a bigger time. And we take the lead right back on ECU here. Going up 24-20. And not only do we take the lead, but we get a 4-point lead because of that blocked PAT. So they can't even tie the game with a field goal now. 100-yard kick return touchdown to give us the lead right back here on ECU. We can't allow them to do the same thing. Oh my God. And we did. There's actually no way ECU returns the kick for a touchdown right back. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Oh my God. If we are going to win this game, we are going to have to play pretty much perfect the entire time. Let's see if Dwayne Thomas can do it. Back-to-back-to-back kick returns. Can we get it done? Not at all. We only get to the 16-yard line. Dwayne Thomas on the slot fade. I really like the sound of that. Let's see if it can work. I'm going to put Jarius Mack on a slant route across the field as well. Let's see if anything can get open here. We are going to take a shot to Dwayne Thomas. Can he come back for the football? He does, but he's out of bounds. Keep your feet in bounds, dude. What are you doing? And now I'm worried about giving ECU the football back. I think I'm just going to run here. And ECU calls the timeout. Oh, God, dude. They're going to get the football back here with 46 seconds and a chance to take a 2-possession lead into the half. I really don't like how that drive just went. Can we get an okay punt? I mean, it's about as good as what our punter can do. It really is. It is what it is. We got 40 seconds to get a stop here. And we have to do it, and instead they take a shot down the sideline. And we're not only going to not get a stop, they are going to score on the very first play. This ECU team is just throwing haymaker after haymaker at us right now. We cannot find a way to stop them in any asset. Their offense is killing us. Their special teams is killing us. And they're going to take a 10-point lead into the half. And I'm really just wondering if we should just take this to the half. Obviously, I don't want to do that. I would love to get some more points on the board. But with the way that this ECU team has been playing, I'm scared to give them the ball back, but we might not have to. Jarius Mack beats the cornerback, but Max Brown underthrows him. And we miss out on a touchdown there because of it. Max Brown, you have to get that ball out in front. What the hell are you doing? We're just going to check down here to Dwayne Thomas. Get him in open field. And oh my God, Dwayne Thomas into the open field. Can he outrun this defender? Not quite. But he gets us all the way to the 38-yard line. And that is what Dwayne Thomas can do when he gets the ball in open field. We're going to try to take off with the quarterback, Max Brown. We're into the open field. Can we get a block? We do. We're going to get it down to the 13-yard line here. I think we have time for 1 or 2 shots to the end zone. We have all of our timeouts. So we have time for 1 or 2 more plays maybe. and then we're just going to have to take our field goal if we can't get it. Jarius Mack is getting pressed on that outside. I wouldn't mind just taking a shot here to him. It doesn't look like he wins, though, and I take a sack. Oh, God. I think we're going to run up the middle to try to gain some extra yards. I know it seems insane, but our kicker is absolutely terrible, and I don't know if he can make this kick. So we're going to try to gain a little bit more back. It's not much, but it might help us. We're going to take a timeout, and we will take our field goal going into the half. It is up, and it is good. Oh, my God. That still scared me that it might not make it there. But we do go into the half. Down 27-34 here on ECU. Our defense has made big plays, but has not been able to stop them outside of those big plays. They are just scoring every time they touch it right now, it seems like. We're going to have to figure out a way to try to stop that in the second half. Good news is we do get ball first here in the second half. So hopefully we can just go down and tie this game. That is obviously the goal here. I would really like to just have a good drive all the way down the field and get this game tied again. Let's get it onto the ground here. Teron Kelman doesn't really pick up anything. 2nd and 10 now. I hate a 1st and 10 run when it's like so believable like it just was right there. Like everybody knew we were going to come out and run the ball. So I kind of hate that play call by me. But it is what it is. We get it to 3rd and 5 here on 2nd and 10. And can we pick up this 3rd down? Coming out and going 3 and out this first possession of the second half is not what we need at all. We have to figure out a way to pick this up. Let's see if it's open. Oh my God, our tight end is open, but we get sacked before we can throw the ball. JD Lampley gets into the backfield. It wasn't a sack, I guess, but just pressured. Our left guard got absolutely dominated there, and we are going to have to punt them the ball back. All right, defense, we're going to have to come out in the second half and make more plays than what we did in the first half. We cannot give up 34 points a half and expect to win games. It looks like ECU is actually going with a hurry up here. This is kind of the first time all game that they've really went to the hurry up, so I'm intrigued to see what they do. It is just a run. Can we come up and make a tackle? We do. 2nd and 10 now. CJ Clinkscales again, by the way. He has 5 solo tackles this game, as well as a tackle for loss. And that one is very close to a tackle for loss as well. He's having an amazing game. We need to stop here, defense. Come up and make a play. Come up and make a play. Almahi Ali into the backfield, but he can't make the tackle, and they pick up the 1st down. I can't even be mad at Almahi Ali there. I mean, he's made so many huge plays for us this year, but that would have been an awesome time to have a tackle for loss. Come on, defense. Let's find a way to get them off the field. They are passing here. They just check down underneath where we're in man coverage, but our player, first of all, was so far off, Prince Bayma. Also, he glitched out after the play, and it looks like he was having a seizure. So, I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with him. Maybe that's why he was playing so far off. 1st and 10 again here, though. ECU is driving again, and they hit an amazing pass over the middle. Diving catch by that receiver gets him down to the 1-yard line, and it looks like ECU is about to take a 2-touchdown lead in this game. We're going to try to blow up this run, and it is a run up the middle, and even with the run commit, they just walk directly into the end zone, not even touched. Rajah Harris gives ECU a 2-touchdown lead here in the second half. And we are going to have to be pretty much flawless here in the rest of this game if we want a chance to win. We're going to take a check down there. Wasn't a great throw by me, but Jarius Mack does come back for the football and make the catch. This ECU offense has just been completely unstoppable for us. I mean, they have just dominated us all game long. Our offense is going to have to do the same back if we want any chance. And now our starting running back, Teron Kelman, is hurt. Luckily, our backup running back is also really good in Cartevious Norton. Hopefully he's okay, though. Cartevious Norton gets the handoff here and gets us about 4 yards. We're going to take a shot down the field. Dwayne Thomas has the quarterback beat. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and gets us down to the 15-yard line. Dwayne Thomas finally makes a catch in traffic, and he gets us all the way down the field. And Teron Kelman has an ankle bruise. It says he will return soon. We're just going to keep Cartevious Norton in the game for now, though. Hopefully, Teron Kelman can be back for the 4th quarter. But what a play there by Dwayne Thomas Jr., and now we are down to the 13-yard line here. We're in scoring position. We need to finish this drive off with a touchdown. And Teron Kelman is actually back into the game already here for us. And he cuts back the other way and picks us up a 1st down. No better time that he could have come into the game if he was going to come in and do that. And we are going to give him yet another chance to score a touchdown here. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. He gets to the outside. Can he get in? Not quite. He gets us to the 1. Let's go play action power O, but I think that we are just going to actually run the power O, and we are going to try to get into the end zone with Cartevious Norton yet again this game, and he does. gives us another touchdown here. Cartevious Norton, I don't know what I was about to say there, but he is saluting this crowd, and we bring the game back within a touchdown here in the third quarter. All right, defense, we got to come out and get a stop here. We desperately need it. Looks like they're just going to check down underneath. We cannot allow ECU to drive all the way down the field, especially wasting a bunch of time here. If they're going to drive down and score, it needs to be quick. But obviously, we just like really need to get a stop here. Doesn't look like it's going to come yet, though, as they do pick up the first down with Rajah Morris. They are running the ball again here. Can we get into the backfield? I can't with Prince Baymah, but Demon Clowney actually gets blocked onto the ground, but stands up and makes the play, holding them to only a 1-yard gain there. We're going to pass commit on 2nd and 9. And of course I pass commit and they run the ball. And because of that, we're not going to be able to tackle. Oh my God, dude. I got to quit pass committing, especially with how dominant they've been on the ground. But I just know that if they pass the ball, we're not going to get any pressure if we don't pass commit. So it's really just tough to make a decision on that. Prince Baymah into the backfield for a tackle for loss, though. Kind of the first time he's made a big play all game. But at least he does finally make one. 2nd and 11 now. It's another run. They just continue to keep the ball on the ground, and we just cannot tackle. Prince Baymah just watched him walk right past him on that play, and they are going to the hurry up where they are already in position to get some more points up onto the board on this possession. We need to get a stop. There we go. Katron Evans, I believe is who that was. No, it was Des Morgan, actually. Des Morgan into the backfield makes the tackle for loss. But oh my God, dude, our defense just sometimes refuses to make a tackle. It's so frustrating. I'm going across the middle with this guy. They're taking a deep shot to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. CJ Burton gets absolutely burnt on the outside. That is now a dropped interception and a touchdown given up for CJ Burton in this game. And just an absolutely amazing ball by the quarterback and a great catch in the back of the end zone by that receiver. And it gives the ECU Pirates a 48-34 lead here. And as I was saying earlier, we are just not going to win games if we are giving up 48 points in the third quarter. Like, it's not even the fourth quarter yet. They have 48 points on us. This is ridiculous. Our defense is not playing well at all. Could be a lot to do with the sliders change. I do understand that. The sliders are probably making our defense look worse than what they really are. But still unfortunate. What a ball there by our quarterback, Max Brown. Finds Justin Olsen across the field. But we just have not had very much success at all on the defensive side. Outside of the 2 interceptions by CJ Clinkscales, I don't know if we've got a stop on them on any singular possession that they've had the ball this game. We run for 4 yards there, and that is the end of the third quarter, where, like I said, we are down 48-34 to ECU here. We go into the fourth quarter with a 2-touchdown deficit. Can we find a way to come back in this game? I'm not 100% sure. The way that our defense has looked, I'm probably going to guess no. But we're going to keep trying, of course. We check down here to Colin Weaver. Only get a pickup of 1 there, and it is now 3rd and 5. We're going to go to a screen pass here. Can we pick it up? Kelman makes the catch. Can he outrun this guy? It doesn't look like he will. And it is 4th and 6. Coach wants us to go for it. We really we have to, obviously. We're on the other side of the field as well. So I like the go for it call here. And actually, Colin Weaver gets open. There was a little bit of a bump by our other wide receiver or our other tight end on the little mesh concept on the defender there. Gets Colin Weaver wide open, and we pick up a first down. And after back-to-back unsuccessful runs on 1st and 2nd down, we are going to finally pass it here on 3rd and 6. I don't necessarily love anything. I'm going to take the check down to the running back, I believe. I'm not even actually sure who that was. Whoever it was drops the ball. And it is 4th and 6 now from the 20-yard line. We have to have a conversion. Can we get it? We're going to put the running back on a Texas route here. What is going to get open? We're going to take the running back. Can he make the catch? He does. What a catch by Teron Kelman. And he is at a high risk of injury here. I would like to get him out of the game. Looks like he's just still in. I would love for Cartevious Norton to come in. I don't know why we hate him so much and never put him in the game. But Teron Kelman continues to run this ball. He has a high risk of injury. I'm actually going to go bench him real quick. The last thing we need is our starting running back getting hurt here in a game that maybe is already unwinnable anyway. We're just going to run the ball from now on with Cartevious Norton in this game, who also is a very good player. They're the same overall anyway, and Cartevious Norton has a lot of abilities. But Teron Kelman is already back in the game, despite me just now benching him, so that's a little bit frustrating, but we're going to take a shot to the corner of the end zone. That is not where I wanted that ball. at all. And what happened there? What happened? Was that intercepted? That was not intercepted, was it? Oh my God, you've got to be fucking kidding me. How do I zoom out here? Are you serious right now? Ball gets tipped into the air, and this guy just gets the most amazing interception with his foot just barely inbounds. And it is ECU football here in the fourth quarter. What the fuck? I didn't even see it happen. You've got to be kidding me. Defense, we have to have a stop here. We got to blitz. We got to try to blow up these runs in the backfield. They're actually throwing the ball. That's my guy. I never thought that they would come out and throw the ball there. Can't lie. Thank God he just walks out of bounds. But you've got to be fucking shitting me with that interception. That is actually blasphemous, dude. I don't even know what to say about that. Very unfortunate. 2nd and 5 here. It's going to be a run. They run right up the middle because of course they do. We can't get to the ball carrier. Gets them all the way down to the 36. And this game is most likely over here. 3rd and 6. Can we get the stop and get the ball back? Let's see. They're actually not running the ball. They're throwing it. We get the sack. It's actually a fumble. Yes, we picked it up too, right? We did. Okay, what a huge play there by Donovan Spellman. Gets the sack, forced fumble, and recovers it. And we are in scoring position again here. This game is not in our grasps, but it is not over yet either. We do have a chance here. Can we find a touchdown here? We're going to check down. Where the fuck are you throwing the ball? Max Brown just floats it directly to the defender. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, what are we doing here? I know I'm going back into instant replay here, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. What are we doing? Look at this. This is who I'm throwing the ball to. Where should this ball be? Let's take some quarterback 101 here, right? Where should this ball be thrown? If this guy is on the run, should it be thrown directly to where he is at that moment? Or should it maybe be led out in front of him where there's open field? I would say maybe out in front of him. Apparently Max fucking Brown thinks different because he floats that ball directly to where Dwayne Thomas already was. And the defender intercepts it. That's going to be the ball game here. There's pretty much no chance left for us. I guess we do have 3 timeouts. So technically we could get the ball back, score, get an onside kick, and score again. But the chances of that are pretty low. That's the 2-minute warning. And that's probably going to do it since I missed him with McGuire Neal, right? It's 3rd and inches. We're going to call the timeout. We have to blow this play up if we want any chance here. If they throw the ball here, I guess just like good for them. GG's. I'm assuming that this is going to be a run, and it is. Can we make the stop? We do not. ECU picks up the 1st down, and that is going to do it here. We will get the ball back here with 24 seconds left in the game. We're down by 2 touchdowns. I mean, the chances that we do literally anything here is very low, but if anyone's going to do it, it would be Dwayne Thomas. He's an electric playmaker. Doesn't really do a whole lot there. Gets us to the 15, and this will be the last play of the game. We're going to go across the middle to Jarius Mack. Can he make some guys miss and score a touchdown? Almost did, actually, but not quite, and that is going to do it. Your final here in Charlotte is going to be 48-34. East Carolina comes in and upsets the 4-0 Charlotte 49ers in a game where our defense just could not get a stop on this ECU offense. Rajah Harris for them goes for 126 and 2 touchdowns. Our quarterback, Max Brown, goes 17 for 35 for 285 yards and 2 interceptions. No touchdowns. So, I mean, that's kind of what lost us the game, right? Teron Kelman had 71 yards. Cartevious Norton only had 11 yards, but did have 2 touchdowns. Receiving-wise, I mean, we just didn't do a whole lot. Dwayne Thomas had 95 receiving yards, which is nice, but still just not what we need offensively, despite us putting up 34 points. So I still feel like we did play okay. Defensively, we had some guys play well. I guess Prince Baymont did end up having 12 total tackles and 2 tackles for loss. CJ Clinkscales, 10 tackles, a tackle for loss, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown. This guy is like a superstar. He's the greatest 75 overall that has ever lived. Outside of that, we just couldn't do a whole lot defensively. Like I said, we made big plays defensively, right? We had 3 interceptions, but other than those 3 interceptions, we did not get a stop the entire game. Let's simulate to next week and see what happens with these recruits. Will we get any commits? Okay, so Prince Owuchukwu, or however the hell you say his last name, I don't know. Prince commits, right outside linebacker, 3-star. We don't know if he's great or not, but He's a 3-star outside linebacker and he commits here, so that's nice. We also do level up with our coach, so that is good as well. Our championship contender goes down. Our stadium atmosphere goes down. Man, I mean, it's just a super frustrating loss, of course, right? CJ Clinkscales with the defensive player of the week. We've had the defensive player of the week like 4 times in the first like 5 weeks here in this dynasty. CJ Clinkscales with 6 tackles, a tackle for loss, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown that week. An incredible game for him. That guy is a superstar, honestly. He actually wins National Defensive Player of the Week as well, which is really, really awesome. We dropped to 4-1. We have 4-1 Indiana on the schedule next week. What are we looking like on those guys that we had on visits? So we are still ahead pretty decently on Josh Ringo, and we are gaining on him. I think that it's possible for us to just close this recruitment out before week 12 when North Carolina has him on the visit. I really hope that it is. I'm glad to see that we didn't just straight out lose out on him. I'm going to move Prince Awuchkawu down to the bottom of our board. Derek Kalu does commit to ECU after we lose to them, so that's kind of unfortunate. We're going to take some of these other guys off of our board that have already committed other places. In looking at these guys at the bottom of our board, we fall to second on both James Scioli and Clayton Little, which is very, very frustrating, of course. I think we're going to try to get Clayton Little some extra points on him. I think it's possible that we still stay in this battle for Clayton Little, but it's looking like James Scioli is probably just not coming here, right? That's 50 points now on him. James Scioli, though, we have the max amount of points that we have on him, and JMU is just gaining more, and they have him on a visit this week. So I think we're probably just going to take him off the board. But that is going to do it here for this episode. In the next episode, I will go through. I'll make sure to spend my coach points as well as getting the rest of my recruiting hours put on some guys. We fall to 4-1 here in Charlotte 49ers Dynasty in a game versus ECU where our defense just could not get a stop versus them, and our offense really couldn't do a whole lot either despite scoring 34 points. Not amazing by our team. Definitely our worst performance of the year, but hopefully we can bounce back next week, next episode versus Indiana. We're back at home. We need to go out and show the home crowd that we can win in front of them. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you like this content, and make sure to go check out the other videos in this playlist as well if you're curious and want to get caught up on how the rest of the series has gone. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and that is it for me. Peace.